What's up, you guys? This is GamerDude2431 bringing you another video. Today's video is going to be about the Smith & Wesson M&P 40 Shield, which is the self-defense weapon of choice of a lot of people because it's small, compact. It can even be pocket carried. Since this is my concealed carry, it's obviously loaded. Cleared. But yes, this gun is really good to use. It's got a big kick. I would recommend, if you cannot take a big kick or loud or really loud sounds, maybe go with the 9 instead of the 40. If you do want this weapon and you can't handle kick, or if you're not that good with kick, or if you're not that good with loud sounds, a 40 produces 150 decibel fire, so that is enough to damage your eardrums permanently. 3 to 4 shots can basically make you deaf, so I would not recommend the 40. I would recommend the 9 version. I have the 40 caliber version, but I would recommend the 9 version a little bit more because it's a little bit safer. It won't permanently damage your ears. The 9 version is exactly the same as this, except it's chambered in 9 instead of 40, so it's a little bit better. As you can see right here, this weapon, unlike most other weapons, has an external safety. It's a thumb safety. It's a little sticky sometimes. I don't really find it to be that hard to switch off, because if you're in a combat situation, when you're drawing your gun, your thumb is obviously right here, so you can just do that, and it's easy to flick off. On this side here, sorry, it's you got your slide release, slide lock, and slide release. The slide release, if you're going to be using the slide release, it is extremely hard. I don't know if I can even get it. There we go. It's extremely hard to push down the slide release, so that is one problem that I did find, and it's way back here too. So if you're going to use it, the slide release is way back here. So the slide release is here, and that's the actual lever right there. So it's about a good 3 centimeters behind the actual slide release, so that does create a little bit of a problem, but not much. Takedown lever. Now you can take down, I don't know if you can see in there, but there's a little yellow orangish pin in there that you can put down. If I can get it here. Okay, I can't get it with my finger. But there's 2 ways to take this down. One way is that little pin in there. You can push that down and then activate the slide release, which is simple as all hell. You just have to take it down like that, and then slide it off if you've pushed that pin down. If you haven't pushed the pin down, then all you have to do is pull the trigger, and it comes apart. Now, the trigger, or the disassembly, is simple as well. You got your frame, you have your slide, you have your spring, and you have your barrel. And it's simple as can be. It's literally only 4 parts. If you want to, there is a couple of upgrades that you can do to the weapon, which include a match grade trigger. So the trigger, you can replace the trigger. That does require taking out some screws right around in here on this side near the trigger. It's pretty simple to replace the trigger. I have the stock one. Triggers are pretty simple replacements. It has adjustable sights. Usually, for me, the sights are okay factory. For some people, they have to switch them around a little bit. Also, here on the back little plate, you can switch that out for custom decals. I think there's a Punisher one, and then if you want to, you can even take this out, take this little back piece out of the gun here. It slides right out directly down when you have it apart, and you can paint it or do whatever you want to with it. It's not really that big, but I thought it was kind of cool. They have a different kind of laser sight system because this doesn't have an actual rail mount. They have a laser sight that is mounted on the side here, and it has a little grip. What's that called? It's a little button on the grip instead of on the side of the grip like you see with rail-mounted lasers. It's got a little grip on the. It's got a little button on the grip here, so it extends the grip by about that far, and when you grip onto it, it automatically engages that little laser sight, and you'll have like kind of a wonky grip because this laser is on the side here. So it's a little wonky of a grip if you have the laser attached, but it's, I guess, it gives you a little bit more accurate aiming. So that's my review for the Shield. I'll try and get you guys some footage of me shooting it in the next video. But yeah, so that's my review of the Shield, guys. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.